Today, we're out here at Tuxedo, which is no longer here anymore, but we're still gonna cover it anyways because it's not stopping us.
It sucks standing in front of this and not being able to showcase
Seriously.
what used to be here.
Let's just get into all the tricks, hit the like button before we begin, and let's get into it.
As we've mentioned before, the spot is no longer here, which sucks, but we're gonna give you guys an accurate representation of what the spot used to look like. So there it is. It was a Manny Pad.
/ ledge.
Perfect bank, pop into your Manny or grind, because on the side of the ledge, there was coping. It started from like maybe right here, and this is where the end of the pad would be, or would have been.
Maybe like just over chest height, it would drop off on us. It wasn't like a small drop, so like when you fell off, it was definitely like some impact to it, which makes a lot of the tricks that went down here actually pretty meaningful. The locals also used to call this spot Megator back in the 90s before everyone started calling it Tuxedo Ledge.
So this building right here used to be a tuxedo shop. So skating here during the day was kind of hard.
People were able to come here and light up the spot at nighttime, and
Yeah.
they didn't get kicked out. In the daytime, huge bust to the point where they completely just got rid of the spot and also tried to cap it as well. They cemented them right into the bottom of the bank, so you have to drop and pop. It's just kind of funny how it goes from such a bust to not a bust at all, depending on the time of day, to being completely gone and wiped out.
Some notable tricks. First one would be Desarmo and his back nose grind across the whole thing. Held it perfect and just popped out perfect. That was in his top dollar part in 2004.
Mark Appleyard, he did backside nose grind 180.
Adam Mancini in the friend section of top dollar, he back 5-0'd the whole thing.
Trent Matley did nollie nose manual in top dollar. Richard Saracen, I think his name is, back 50-50 like fast plant out. If you look over this way, you can see how much run up to where the cars are parked. You have all that space to run up and then follow the bank up to the ledge. So you had plenty of run up, although the ground wasn't as good as it is now. They like redid the asphalt on it, so it's like really good now. Not that the ground was ever that bad to begin with back in the day. I wish I could have skated this spot. Like I was saying at the beginning of the video, is, you know, this is a dream spot for me. Like always seeing clips of it growing up, especially, you know, growing up skating the Arc as well. Like once the Arc skate park was built, it had that bank to manual pad. So unfortunately, by the time the Arc was built, this spot was kind of already at its end. Learning how to do a lot of tricks out of that bank onto the Manny Pad kind of prepared me for what was no longer there anymore, which always kind of hurt at the end. But some other cool tricks that I can remember just growing up watching was in finesse. TJ Rogers, he did front crook to fakie on it. It's like kind of like having to approach it like a backside over crook because he has to go over the ledge on it. Paul Trepp also did the same trick as TJ in environment. Alex Rothbauer, he did nollie shove manual in environment, and he also did pop shove manual as well. Matthew Ballantyne, he did kickflip manual in blue tiles meanwhile. Mitch Donovan, at the end of his Welcome to Switch part, when he got on Switch in 2007, Switch Takeover, his ender is backside tail slide on it.
Cody Brown, he did shove nose manual.
Punch like every direction, like when you're downtown you can.
And then he also did shove nose manual 180. He did nollie shove nose manual.
Cody Brown also did fakie shove fakie manny. And he also did half cab out of that as well.
He did front shove nose Manny.
Oh, killer. Okay. Okay.
Yeah! One, two, dog. Cheer, boy.
Yes.
Warren Unjin, he did nollie shove manual 180 in Urie-Buxton. One that I also really liked was Mitch Prima. He did frontside 5-0, front shove out.
That's all my eyes.
Mitch Prima did switch heel to fakie Manny.
Get that money true. We who you wanna run into.
But Morgan Smith also did switch heel fakie Manny. And he also did switch heel fakie Manny half cab out. Morgan also did nollie shove Manny in switch volume 1. He also did pop shove crook, like pop out. And nollie shove back 5-0 shove out. Rory Ferguson, he did back 5-0 shove. Colin Passy skated this as well. He actually did a backside 5-0 and then like kind of like a bean plant out of it in one of the switch videos. Just probably goofing off. He can kind of do any trick he wants.
So I mentioned a lot in previous videos that Toronto has 6 districts, and this is a part of East York. This is located just off of O'Connor Drive on Sunrise Avenue. This specific building is actually located right where the old skate loft used to be.
The strangest things can happen from rapping when niggas get...
This is kind of in a weird secluded area. So I'm curious as to who the first person was to skate this spot, and I'm also curious as to what trick was done. So if anyone knows like who was the first person to skate this, please let us know, because that'd be sick. Thomas Morrison, he did backside nose grind pop out. In Oscar material, Terrence Goddard skated it.
My pocket square's got little skateboards on it. Little skateboards. Chris Peroff, he did frontside 5-0, 180 out, the whole thing. Chris Dobstaff did half cab front 5-0, and he also eats shit trying it. In the Girl Yes We Canada tour, Sean Malto, he does pop shove nose Manny. Jeremy Rogers, he does kickflip nose Manny. And these are tricks that have already been done as well by other people like locals. Kickflip nose Manny would have also been done by Justin Elliott. Dave Nolan also did kickflip nose Manny in Top Dollar. And then you also have Rick McCrank in the Girl Yes We Canada tour who did frontside lip slide. Hill Sulphur, he did the sickest backside lip slide and slid like 3/4 of the ledge. One of the most memorable tricks for me for sure. Beaster, he frontside power slid the entire ledge up the top there, and he actually waxed the entire top of it. And I think a lot of people were pretty pissed off at him for that one, but it's Beaster, so we give him the pass, fuck it, because that was such a rad clip. Like, that's actually fucked. Tommy T, he did heel flip nose Manny in Urie-Buxton.
Will Bartlett, he did heel flip nose Manny, and he also did heel flip manual.
Ryan Blacksall did the sickest switch flip manual on it, and that was in Urie-Buxton. Jake Duncombe did backside Suski. There was a backside 50-50, and then like kind of like an old school rollout flip out of it. That's actually so fucked up. Adam McLaughlin did kickflip up, then frontside 360 off in the 10s video. Corey Shepard, he did switchback 5-0. Paul Trepp did switchback 5-0 shove, and he also did nollie frontside heel flip to switch Manny. Pat O'Rourke, he did half cab heel flip nose manual on it. Paul Iliani, nollie inward heel nose Manny on it. I'm pretty sure there was a sequence for that too. Those are some of the hardest manual tricks to go down on this spot as well. I keep pointing at it like it's still here, but it's just a force of habit. I'm used to the spot being behind me when we're talking about it. Ryan DeCenzo did switch backside nose grind pop out, and Scott DeCenzo did switchback 5-0 like front 180 like the hard way.
Spencer Hamilton also skated this. He did switch flip fakie Manny. And that was in his Strange Brew part. And then one of his last tricks in that part was kickflip nose Manny nollie flip.
Someone who I think kind of owns the spot. Now, he only did 2 tricks, but Mitch Barrett, he did backside 180 to switch front crooks back to regular. He's goofy, but like back to straight. And then you also have his backside nose grind nollie heel flip out. I think that might be the most fucked trick just because that ledge was super long. Like, it was not a short ledge by any means. And Mitch Barrett, no matter how long the ledge is, you know he's gonna hold his nose grind. But to nollie heel out of something that's like this tall on you, like probably about 4.5 feet or so, and nollie heeling out. And that was in his Osiris part. In my opinion, I think that might be the best trick on the whole spot.
So one of the very last tricks to go down at this spot before it got destroyed, Bobby Dekezyer, He did frontside flip, switch Manny, back 180. So unfortunately, this video, it's probably gonna be a little bit shorter, and that's just because it's a one spotter. It's got a lot of history though, and a lot of roots in the original OG Toronto skateboarding scene. It's one of the most iconic spots in Toronto, potentially Canada itself. All right, well, since this spot is no longer skatable, nothing really that you can do here. That was the non-existent Manny Pad, unfortunately gone.
The missing spot.
Missing link.
I like how we're kind of recapping now at the end of the videos kind of what our favorites were, but my favorite would be Spencer Hamilton's kickflip nose Manny nollie flip and TJ's front crook to fakie. I got to give those ones up. And then shout out to Mitch Barrett as well for that backside nose grind nollie heel flip. What about you?
I'd definitely have to say anything that Cody did on this, definitely Bobby's trick just because of how fucked it is.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And then definitely Mitch Barrett as well, because I do like a nice nose grind. If you guys like the video, subscribe, it helps us.
There's like a button down here somewhere.
Yeah.
It's like, there's like a like button, right? It's like here somewhere. Just hit that one. And then there's like a subscribe button somewhere around there, maybe around there too. You hit that one too, and then you'll be in the money for when our next video comes out. Hey, shut the fuck up. God damn, I'm trying to get people to subscribe to the video.
But yeah, so subscribe.
Also, I'm gonna leave a Discord link right here. Join the Discord. We actually just hit 100 members in there, and they're always talking up there. More people are starting to talk more and more. We're always talking in there too with you guys, so if you guys want to contribute to helping out with the videos, and you know if there's some things that have gone down at certain spots, talk up in the chat. We're down for it. And with all that said, we'll see you in the next video. Peace.